I'm your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, January 22nd to Monday, January 29th, 2018. Now what's going on this week, Leo, is that we have Mercury and Pluto conjunct right here on Wednesday, the first really major alignment of the week, happening in your 6th house of your job and of your daily routines, of the things that you do on the day-to-day, okay? 6th house also rules your health. So I think what's happening on Wednesday is there are some very intense conversations going on when it comes to your job, comes to your health, comes to what you're doing on the day-to-day. Because this is Pluto, these conversations here may be a little bit hard, maybe a little bit uncomfortable and uneasy. I think what these conversations are going to be about here is about perhaps some deep feelings going on that maybe you haven't talked about before, about the kind of job that it is that you or other people want in some way. Could also be about money and about other people and the resources that you share with other people on the day-to-day at your job and with your health as well coming in, okay? So I think there's lots of intense conversations going on about what you want your job to look like, about who's gonna do your job with you or work with you on some things on the day-to-day and on how you spend your money in your job and on the day-to-day as well too, okay? I don't think that these intense conversations here are gonna be necessarily about anything new, because we did just have the Sun and Venus nearby on Pluto the past few days and weeks here, but I think there's some other things going on here when it comes to relationships, when it comes to money on the day-to-day, at work, with your job, with your health, that you have not quite worked out in some way, that you still need to address and bring up to the surface and deal with, that is going to happen this week, okay? So I think that's what's going on there. Even though these conversations may be a little bit hard and a little bit difficult, I do think that they are meant to help you in some way, all right? That's because we do have Pluto here making a sextile over to Jupiter on Thursday, all right? And Jupiter for you is in your 4th house of home and a family. So I think these hard conversations about your job, about your daily routines, about your health and how you spend your money or work with people on the day-to-day is then going to help you here to understand more what's going on inside you emotionally in some way, to help build more of a home life, to help build more of a foundation in your life than you have previously as well, or to help build something on the day-to-day too coming in here. I also think these hard conversations about your job or about your daily routines are then also going to help you to work better with home and family and with just the people at home too. So even though these conversations are hard, I think in the end they're going to expose a lot of emotions, help you better understand what's going on with you, work better with people emotionally, and to build on something that's important to you moving forward. After you have some of these hard conversations, it's then, I think, going to be much easier for you not only to feel better with the 4th house stuff coming in, but also here to be happier with Mars in Scorpio, then moving into Sagittarius on Friday or Saturday of this week. Okay, and Sagittarius for you rules your 5th house of happiness. Okay, so these uncomfortable conversations, right, are not only going to help you feel better emotionally, but help you to be happier, work on some passion projects of yours in some way, work better with kids, and move forward on that, all right? So I see that being a good thing. However, there could be some unexpected news or an unexpected conversation that does come up again later in the week on Sunday. That's because on Sunday, Mercury then comes off of Pluto and Jupiter and makes a square over here to Uranus. And Uranus for you, Leo, is going to be in your 9th house of something new. Oh, let me write that better. There we go. It's going to be in your 9th house of something new that you have not done before in some way. So perhaps there's some new job you want, some new daily routines, trying to bring more excitement and passion into your job. And I think on Sunday there could be some unexpected thing that comes up that you were not planning on in regards to something new that it is that you're doing that you then have to integrate into your job, into your daily routines, and into your health, okay? Because this is the 9th house, you don't necessarily see this new thing being bad. It could also be about traveling or studying, but I do think it might take some effort for you to figure out how to work this together with everything else going on in your life. All right, if you can figure out how to bring this unexpected new thing that's going on here and bring it together with your job and with your daily routines and with your health, I think it's then going to help you over here where Chiron is. And Chiron for you is in your 8th house of changes, with Mercury making a sextile to Chiron about the same time it's making the square to Uranus. So I think any new unexpected thing that comes up about your job and about your daily routines towards the very, very end of the week is then going to help you here to make even more changes in your life that it is that you need to make, to maybe get some more of your finances in order as well, and to figure out a much better way of how you can really start to partner with people deeply and more intimately. You know, maybe that's been hard for you recently, but I think at the very end of the week, the sextile here really helping you to understand better how it is you need to change your life, work with others deeply, and organize your money so that you can start to have a job, have a daily routine in some way that you just enjoy better coming in. All right, so that's what I see happening there. Then on Monday, what's going on after all of this has gone down is we have Venus in Aquarius coming into a close conjunction with the South Node, which is going to be in your 7th house of partnerships and of relationships. So after you've been trying to work out your job and your daily routine so that you can feel much better here about your job and about what's going on and about some maybe financial stuff with your job and your daily routines, I think then your focus is going to be a little bit on other people and on working with other people in some way going on now that you've figured or worked a lot of other stuff out, okay? With Venus on the South Node, though, I don't think the focus is completely on other people. I think the focus here is to work with other people in some way so that you can do here where the North Node is in your 1st house what you want, so that you can have relationships that work for you, relationships that understand you and what you want and can help you achieve and accomplish some of the things that you need moving forward, okay? So I think that's going to come in at the very end of the week. But first, in the middle of the week here, Wednesday, Thursday, needing to have these hard conversations with other people about money and about how you work with other people on your job and on the day-to-day before you can start to move forward, feeling better, doing something new, perhaps in a way that really works for you. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this week. Leo, your card for the week is the 10 of Pentacles upright. This is a good card. This to me is a card of completion. Usually when it comes to a financial or a practical project, this card to me usually indicates you've been working really hard to do something, to create a life, an empire, what I see with this card in some way. And I think this week is the week that you're finally going to start to step into this job, this new financial situation, to build this empire that it is that you're creating and to feel really good about it, where you can start to share it to other people and offer it to others. And I think that's what these hard conversations are allowing you to do here, is to understand better what you've been creating, to understand better your financial situation here so that you can really start to step into a life, I think, that you've been building for quite some time, that you think that you're meant for, and so that you can start sharing some of your resources and your time with others in a way that works better for you. All right, so that's what I've got going on for you this week, Leo. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.